So, welcome to my YouTube channel again. I'm sorry about my hairstyle and everything at the moment. I'm currently pregnant still, as you're all aware of. So, what gives Boris Johnson the right to do more and more lockdowns when he's not controlling the situation of this COVID virus? Everyone's working their butt off, like I said in the first video, to cope with all of this, but even they're not getting paid enough. You know, famous singers get told off for having parties and celebrating their birthdays. Oh yeah, but the MPs can go gallivanting to castles with their family and they don't have to pay anything. They don't have to pay a fine and they work for the government. So maybe they should be sacked. They can't afford to pay a fine when they got money and they can't pay to do stuff. Well, don't go out doing it in the first place. If we, as human beings now, go out into the universe, even step foot out the door without wearing a mask, we can get fined up to £1,000. But what does the MP get fined for? He has more money than any of us and he doesn't get fined for anything. What a good example to set out to the world. And Boris Johnson, I don't like you, and I'm being honest, because you say things and muddle things up that we don't understand as human beings. You say things and just don't do them. You put things in priority. Oh, but I don't want it to be a lockdown. But then you just carry on and do it. You're really confusing me. You really are. Not even me, the whole nation. You're saying things, twisting things around, doing things, then not even doing the right priority of things. Are you really a government? Do you understand the way that the nation should be run? Because a lot of governments recently don't understand how we should be treated as human beings. Yes, you are a human being, but still, at the end of the day, you need to understand to put in the right priority. And not only that, I am a born Christian. I've been a Christian since I was a baby. I don't practice anymore because, do you know why I don't practice anymore? Because some people in the world, Boris Johnson, shut down hard aspects of learning different religions, even learning our own religion. I think it's not fair. You're shutting down the world. This world's going to be zombified before long. We're not going to be having anything. All these businesses are going to be shut down and we're going to be working offline. That's not fair. That's not teaching our newborn children anything either, is it? And all these museums that have been teaching us for years, as proper human beings, teach us about different cultures and different history lessons and different science and everything, are going to be shut down. Now I'm having my first child for the first time in life. My child's going to be going up and saying, "What was that like back in the day? What was it like? What did you used to do? What did you used to have? What music did you listen to?" What have we got to show them? I've learned most of my life from museums. I've learned about different cultures from museums. I've learned about different respectfulness of museums. And you're going around shutting all these different priorities down? One, I think is unfair that your MP can go gallivanting. Two, I think it's unfair that our children's going to be brought into the world of what? Three, we can't even go out shopping because you're going to end up shutting all the shops. They're all going to run out of money. Then we're all going to stay home and just do nothing. There's not going to be a priority to be able to leave our front doors and go out and go, "Oh, I'm going to the pub today." Or I'm going to be able to socialise with people. We're all going to be like zombies. We're all going to be like walking around like zombies in our house thinking, what am I going to do today? Because before long, these situations are getting out of control. And I know COVID is a big priority and how upsetting it is for people to catch this disease. But you need to understand also, Boris Johnson, the amount of people that are hibernating in their houses because you're shutting everything down, all of us are going to be scared to leave our houses before long. All of us are going to be scared to even go to work. All of us going to, like, I've got anxiety problems and I don't even want to go out the front door half the time because I'm thinking, oh no, this disease is like the plague again. And it is. But I'm not being funny, Boris Johnson. These vaccines as well, you need to start giving everybody one, not just individual people. All of us can die because of this COVID, and it's a serious matter of fact. All of us can get ill. All of us can die. And I think it's very disrespectful, and I know it it's partly respectful and disrespectful, may I say, because you're only targeting certain people at a time. And now you're saying it can go on for years? We're all going to be zombified. We're all going to be staying in our own houses and scared to come out the front door. And then, like I said, you're going to be shutting everything down. It's not fair. It's not fair on the nation. It's not fair on the community. And we should all stand up for the rights that you need to take this into priority of respectfulness and you don't. We will all fight back one day. We'll all come back and fight your disrespectful. We will all stand up to you one day. And I hope pretty soon is pretty soon. Because I'm fed up with the way you're treating us. I'm fed up with you treating the whole world disrespectfully, Boris Johnson. Not just myself, but everybody else around me. I have seen people upset because of this COVID information. I have seen people fighting for their lives. My uncle died of cancer last year with no help because all this funding is being placed in one situation. Now people like cancer people who've got dementia, people who've got different diseases wrong with them, what are you doing for them? You're not doing anything. All your money is stupidly going into COVID. You know, these poor people that are really, really ill as well as COVID people. I'm not saying that COVID people's not ill, but these people that have got illnesses before they could catch COVID and be more vulnerable towards it, they could die quicker than you could say boo. Quicker than actual COVID patients. Because, yes, COVID people do die. I'm not disputing the fact. My favourite comedian, Bobby Ball, died when I was in prison. Bobby Ball had died because of COVID. You need to hurry up, Boris Johnson, and pull your finger out your bum and get all these people with good vaccines. That's what we all deserve in life. Not being let down again and again and again because you're disputing the fact that, you know, these good people are working your butt off to feed the community, to look after us, to feed the whole world, to open their communities and open their respectful to work for you. And not even get paid the right considerable amount. And not only that, you're taking VAT and wages out of their money. It's not fair. You're the one that should be paying for this COVID. You're the one that should be taking in responsibility. You're the one that should be standing up for the right and treating us as nation responsibility in the right way. And you're not. You're not pulling your finger out your butt. You're not helping the community. You're making this community a lot worse than what it could have been. Just do what you say and be respectful instead of neglectful. And I'm speaking not just on my behalf, but the whole world. You're letting us down. And we don't like it as a community. We will stand up to you one day. We will fight every step of the way if we choose to. Yes, you're not the only community, or, you know, you're not the only priority. Yes, you've had COVID, like I said, but at the end of the day, just think of yourself for a change. But then again, you shouldn't be thinking about yourself. You should be thinking about other people in the whole world. There's more people than just yourself in this nation. There's a lot of us that need help and support, and you're not putting your finger out properly. Now get rid of your little red box or information guidance and do as people say, because one day, pretty soon, like myself, there are going to be a lot of people fighting your cases, and you do not want riots on your back as well as everything else. And I'm not saying I'm going to start a riot off, but the way that the situation is going between you, the government and the House of Commons, I don't even know what's going to happen, because every time in the House of Commons someone says something that's, in my case, respectful and understandable, you then come back with a prioritising that is not as great as it seems. And the other parties on the other side are saying quite considerable good stuff, and you're just letting the conversation drop. But that's all I hear you say is, but this, but that, but this, my speaker's this, my speaker's that. That's it. Your speakers, your voices, your opinions matters more than anyone else's opinion in the world. Open your ears, Boris Johnson, and listen to what everybody else is saying. Open your ears and listen to my videos as well, because I try and make common sense of things. What do you do in the nation? You let everybody in the nation down. Yes, you've taken out these good vaccines of people and helping some people out. But I'm 28 years of age. I have to wait way down the line, and I'm pregnant, may I put in perspective. We have to wait 10 years, 20 years? How long is it going to take before these vaccines are going to get out? Because by the time they get out, more and more people are just going to die because there's COVID. I am taking in respected priority to wear masks around when I can't even breathe properly. Which, why should I? Your MPs can go gallivanting around the world, why can't we? So maybe just pay attention to what people are saying towards you and how upsetting it's making everyone feel. Think of these old people in old houses, like community settings, where they just feel like they can't even leave the house anymore because we are so scared about this disease that you're not even putting your finger out your bum and getting everybody a vaccine. Only certain individuals at a time. What do you want us to do? Stay in our houses full stop? Look after our children? How are we going to feed ourselves? How are we going to have priorities to look after ourselves? Now come on, just put in respective priority here, Boris Johnson, please. Take care, bye-bye. Bye-bye.